Hey guys, how's it going today? The last few days have been rough, guys. Let's talk about it. So I was very lucky enough to have a shed come in, and the intention was to use that shed for a mama and baby pen, right? Mama and puppies. Right next to the house, right next to the electric outlet. I thought, okay, we can plug a fan if we need to, even an air conditioner sometimes if you want to get fancy, or maybe even a little heater in there if we have to. So I spent, I don't know how many days. Jordan and I did it together. She did the heavy machinery part, the power tools that I'm scared of, the grinders and the saws and all the things. And I did the grunt work. So putting up fences, running electricity, all the things. And then she had to go to town for work. So I spent the last 3 days in the 85-degree sun, finishing this pasture off. And I thought, it is now perfect. This is perfect. So mama and babies got moved from the facility that they were at and into the farm. And oh, what a luxurious point of wonder I thought this would be. Not so. What actually happened was she was in that pasture pen for an hour. And then she said, be free, young child. Let's go. Let's go and discover. I got work to do, man. I've been on PTO, on maternity leave too long. I got stuff to do, kids. So you stay here and mom's leaving. And that's exactly what she did. I thought I had it proofed. I really thought I did, but no. Let me tell you about how frustrated I was and upset. Last night was not a good night for me. So all the hard work and beauty that I thought I created has gone to nothing. And this is why when I say that things are a fluid concept, this is what I mean. So in my head, this was going to work perfectly. In her mind, she hated it. So where are we now? We're back to a ghetto pasture that used to be her pasture. Without a nice cushy shed and without a nice pretty manicured kennel area. I'm not happy. It doesn't matter what I want though. It matters what she wants. And my vision apparently just wasn't matching her aesthetic. So that's what we're doing today. We moved all the babies into the ghetto pasture and it's fine. It's fine. It just didn't go to the way that I wanted planned. Again, back to the fluid concept thing. That's why I say these things. Because had I made this area for our OG original mama, matriarch Athena, I could have put her in the new shed and the pasture close to the house, and I could have done that for her, and she would have been like, oh my gosh, kids, look at this place. There's a platform and a blanket we can sit on, and look at this nice manicured kennel area outside, and this is amazing. Kids, let's snuggle. Not Alara. Alara says, why am I in this? What is this, a 5-star hotel? No, I got stuff to kill. So kids, you can stay in here, you can come with me. Like, what are we doing here? So yeah, we're outside now. And just terrorizing life, finding trouble to get into. So yeah, these babies are so happy to be inquisitive and a larger area, and frankly just more stuff to be able to get into, and they're so happy now. And I know inevitably there are going to be people that are going to say, well, they're livestock guardian dogs, they should be out in a pasture. Yes, I agree, with a caveat to that. They should be out around animals that are safe. Okay, that's the hang up with this. So I'm going to use sheep as an example because sheep are what I raise. Nothing infuriates me more, and I've seen countless breeders, and I use that term very loosely, will have a mama whelp and like out in the field with all the livestock, and you know what happens? Like, say they start out with 8 puppies, they'll end up with 4, 5 by the time it's time for them to go to their new homes, because of the attitude of, we're just going to let nature take its course. And what happens is they get stepped on, they get crushed, they get kicked, they get whatever. Anything can happen. And that's even with kind livestock. A puppy can get in the middle of anything. Puppies are inquisitive. They don't know better. And a mom cannot protect all of her children against adversity. Like, it can't be done. So there's nothing a 5-pound puppy can do against a ram, for instance. Like my ram would send my puppies flying off the top of his head. I'm not going to do that to them. That's just asinine to me. So when my puppies are little, they are raised around livestock through a fence. They can see them, smell them, watch them move, get a vibe for all the things, but not in with them. Now, when they're big enough to almost leave, 7 weeks or so, they're big enough usually at that point that I will supervised take them with me. We'll go in the pens, in the pastures. We can walk around, hang out. They can help me mend fencing. We'll be in with livestock. That could be poultry, that could be sheep. And it's controlled, and I'm there and I'm watching. In case something goes down, I can scoop somebody up real fast. And so they're still getting exposure, but it's in a very controlled and safe environment. And I encourage people to do the same thing when you get your puppy home. Again, very controlled. Do not just take an 8-week-old puppy, toss it out in the middle of a field with a bunch of goats, for instance. That puppy's going to be absolutely shell-shocked. You've taken it away from mom. You've taken it away from his litter mates. The only humans that it's ever known. And now you've just plopped him in the middle of a field. Nothing says anxiety like that, so don't do that. We bond first. We get to know each other. We fall in love with each other. We establish a relationship as co-workers on the farm. You establish a relationship as their shepherd. You're their safe place, and that's where really good relationships then come from that. And there's this one. This one is always, I don't know if that's the male or female. That's got to be the female. Yeah, that's not a brindle. I think, right? Let me see. I just want to, I don't want to wake. Yep. That's a female. She's always, does not need to be part of the group. She has zero interest in following along with everybody else. She does her own thing. She just has no problem at all holing up and going somewhere on her own and being alone. I'll be curious to see how her aptitude test, what that reflects, if she's going to be a very dominant girl. It's interesting. You'll have, I usually have 1 or 2 in a litter that are like that. They're just kind of fly under the radar, which can be almost dangerous because you don't, you forget about them. You're like, oh, and I do that with her. I'll be like, oh, who's that? Oh, okay, she's the girl with the green collar. Forgot to even pay much of attention to you because they're just, the squeaky wheel gets the grease and they're not squeaking. They're just do whatever they want. They don't need your help. They don't need your assistance. I'll do my own thing. Then there's this gal. This is, I used to refer to her as the runt. She's still a smaller, but she's great. Oh, I'm happy with everybody in this litter, but just interesting. Different personality types. And kind of how they roll and how they work. Oh, she's going to probably go wake up her sister now because she's a jerk. I'm kidding. She's not a jerk, but she kind of is. Also, these are both would be considered fawn color. So this gal right there obviously is a lighter fawn. The more she's going to be a very traditional color. Fawn with a black mask. This gal back here is going to be a darker, but a fawn, and we'll probably keep that black mask. But yeah. Hi, sweets. Oh, she's so pretty. She's so good. Ugh, I know life is so hard. Oh, and my favorite little male. Always. Pick me up and love me. Somebody. Hey. I know I love you too. You're so sweet. Yeah. You're such a good boy, huh? All right, guys. I'm going to go and... Oh, Hems is crying. Poor Angel. Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy? Okay, I'm going to go get back to work now. Thanks, guys.